IELTS Reading Keyword Technique. What is the keyword technique? Well, the keyword technique is a method for finding the correct answers in the reading exam. The easiest way to understand this technique is by looking at an example. First, read the following question. Fill the gap using one word from the passage. Pasteur is famous for a process to make milk and wine safe for consumption. Before trying to get the answer, you need to make sure you understand the question, and you need to decide what to look for in the passage. To decide what to look for, you should highlight or underline the important words in the question. I call these words the key words. In this question, I think we should look for the name Pasteur and the words milk and wine. Those would be the easiest to find. After finding those easy words, we will focus on the most important part of the question, famous for something, a process. Now we know what information we need to find, so the second step is to go to the passage. Read the passage at normal speed until you find the words that you underlined in the question. You might find the same words, or you might find similar words with the same meaning. So here's the passage. Louis Pasteur was a French chemist and microbiologist who's remembered for his remarkable breakthroughs in understanding and preventing diseases. He's best known to the general public for inventing a method to stop milk and wine from causing sickness. This method came to be called pasteurization. So the first keywords we noticed were Pasteur and milk and wine. We know that we found the right part of the passage, and now we need to read the sentence about milk and wine more carefully. He's best known to the general public for means the same as famous for. So what is Pasteur famous for? The answer is inventing a method, which means the same as inventing a process. The correct answer, therefore, must be inventing. In the exam, you would write inventing on your answer sheet. Look at all of the keywords that are highlighted in this example. It's the same for every IELTS reading question. You'll be able to find words in the passage that are the same as or similar to some of the words in the question. This is how IELTS reading questions are made. Before we finish this lesson, here's a study tip. When studying IELTS reading tests with my students, we make keyword tables to show how we found the answers to each question. Here's an example keyword table. In the first column, we put the keywords that we underlined in the questions. And then in the second column, we put the similar words that we found in the passage. So, in this lesson, there were some easy keywords. We found Pasteur in both the question and the passage, and we also found milk and wine. The question contained the word famous for, while the passage contained best known to the public for. A process is similar to a method, and make safe for consumption meant the same as stop from causing sickness. It's really useful to make keyword tables like this every time you do a practice test at home, but not in the exam, of course. As you learn more vocabulary and become better at seeing the similar words and phrases, you should start to find that the reading test becomes easier. That's the end of this lesson. In summary, the keyword technique means searching for words in the passage that have a similar meaning to words in the question. When you find them, read that part of the passage carefully and try to work out what the correct answer is.